YouTube is, I really am aiming for 10 million, and I really want to get to 10 million. And reality is, and you have been hearing me complain about my hair getting long for the last 3 months. If I had no hair reveal, it's so crazy. I'm having so much fun, chat. I'm having so much fun with everything that I've been doing recently in terms of how stark of a difference is your everyday life now that you're a full-blown big creator. You know, ironically, people would think that as you grow, you have more fun, and like there's this concept around content creation where people are like, oh, you know, big creators are always having fun. They're always, you know, like I see their content, I see what they're posting, they're having so much fun, and it's true. We do have like fun in terms of, well, at least I do. I have a lot of fun creating content, but I think the way it's impacted my personal life is I spend more time inside, which is not something I like. I love going outside. And creating content has kept me more hours inside. You know, it's kept me a lot of hours inside. Was meeting the Dream SMP members impacted you? A lot, you know. Again, it's it all came at a time where I was really going through a shift, you know, in kind of like my content and also like my personal life. So, you know, meeting all the Dream SMP members and meeting all of them was awesome. It was great. And the fact, and like I said at the start, the fact that I've been able to make content was just about all of them. And in the future, I'll be able to make content with any of them. It's really cool. It's impacted a lot in the way that I enjoy making content. I think that's one of the main things that, you know, all this has brought to me is more than anything, just I've enjoyed making content so much more. You know, I enjoy talking so much more, you know, like to the people that I talk to right now. You know, everyone's great. Everyone has a little side, you know, everyone has traits that characterize them in such a cool way, and getting to know everyone in that way is awesome, for sure. Exception, but creating content in general never really revolves around having the right equipment. It's about how passionate you are with your craft and how passionate you are with the things that you want to do and the content that you want to create. It doesn't even matter if you donate, if you collab with PewDiePie, the biggest creator in the planet, or some other like massive creator. It could kickstart your career, or it could kickstart, you know, a big boost for you. But you're not going to succeed if your mentality doesn't change from, hey, what kind of equipment do I need, to, hey, what kind of new ideas can I bring to the table? How can I be, you know, how can I be more creative? How can I be more original? Sure, you could be looking into getting the right equipment, but many times passion for the craft, no, but passion for the work, for the you know, YouTube and content creation, it'll usually bring you to the point where you want to be. You say you don't have the right equipment, but you know, some people, let's say, who kickstart their careers on TikTok, they don't have the right equipment either. All they need is a phone and an internet connection, and they can, you know, get started. So many times it's not about the equipment, it's about how much passion you have for, you know, for the content that you're gonna make. So yeah. Do you think Dream will ever let you be a hunter in Manhunt? I think he said on a stream once that, I don't remember if it was a stream or a call, I don't remember, but he's like Quackity curses too much, and I'm like, that's true. That's true. I'm actively trying, not because of that, but because of, you know, content in general. I really want to try cutting down on my cursing a bit, because I do curse a lot. I do, and sometimes it's without wanting to. But you know, I definitely want to give it a shot and not curse so much. This is my last of my money, but what gives you motivation throughout the day? Many things. It could be a variety of things. I don't always get motivation. You know, there's some days, there's gonna be some like off days and stuff. So I don't fall under the impression that I you know, that I have motivation every day to work. That's not the case always. But you know, it depends on your goals. Your goals will give you the means. So just set a goal, and as long as you really want it, Hey Q, just wanted to say that you succeeding as a Mexican content creator makes me proud to be Mexican because you're such in a competitive field. That is very true, and I'm glad that that's always really cool to see. Um, and I don't talk about this a lot. I don't like to talk about this a lot because I like to think that the one characteristic that defines me is not like, I like to see that the characteristic that defines me is my hard work. You know, it's my hard work, and it's what I'm able to provide, you know, from a content perspective. That's always what I, you know, what I like for people to see when they see Quackity. You know, they're like, oh, that's good content, that's awesome. You know, but it's still so cool to see so many, you know, people from Mexico and people, you know, Mexican people that see my content and say, hey, I look up to you because, you know, you're from Mexico, and you're, like you said, you're in a competitive field. It's always great to serve as that kind of inspiration for people. It's really, really cool. That person, and I don't mind it, but I want to get let's get some. I want to talk about something. Quackity and Cody Co collab. I don't mean to flex. I don't mean to flex, chat. Cody Co followed me back today on Twitter. Yeah. The guy, the actor from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody has followed me back on Twitter today. It's crazy. It's crazy. The world is limitless. Chat, I am actually so happy that you guys enjoyed the... Do I have a crush on anybody? I mean, let's see. Let me think about it. I don't think so. But let me tell you, that bald head of Pitbull is making me feel some type of way. It is making me feel some type of way, and I don't know, chat. Pitbull is rocking the head. Pitbull is rocking the head. Taylor Swift, of course. That was a test. That was a test to you guys. That was a test to you guys, if you guys knew or not. Dude, I love Casino. I love Casino. I love Goodfellas, but Casino is really good, and I actually watched that movie. I want to rewatch that movie, kind of as for inspiration for what I'm doing with Los Nevadas. Actually, that was two of my main inspirations for Los Nevadas to begin with, and the whole Casino arc. Was two pieces of entertainment. One of them was Casino, the movie Casino by Martin Scorsese, and the other one was Fallout New Vegas.
Haven't you thought of launching beanies as merch?
Yes.
It would be so cool and
it's coming soon. It's coming soon, chat. We're working on it. Yes, okay. I'm thinking about it. I'm really excited about it. What's your biggest goal you want to achieve with YouTube and Twitch? I really want to transform the way YouTube is. I really am aiming for 10 million, and I really want to get to 10 million in terms of YouTube. Twitch itself, I want to transform, and the way you've seen it, the way you've seen like my lore streams and stuff, the way you guys seen like my lore streams and stuff, I'm always trying to take it to the next level, and that's exactly what I want to do with Twitch, and I'm doing something really fun with it. I have amazing plans for next month in terms of streams and a bunch of stuff. This month as well. But mostly this month is going to be a lot of lore. And it's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be so good. And I have plans for this month and next month, like super good. And oh my gosh, I could just go on and on about it, but I can't say much because obviously, you know, you want to keep lore stuff like secret until it comes out. Fuck.
Reveal your hair for 5 mil. We obviously won't bully you or what.
No, not for 5 mil. Not for 5 mil. I got plans for that. I keep saying that, but I really do have plans for it. And it should go to show that, chat, the reality is, and you have been hearing me complain about my hair getting long for the last 3 months. If I had no hair reveal planned, I would just cut it. I would just cut it and put a beanie over it. Like, what's the point? But think about the reason why I'm keeping it long. Think about a reason why I'm keeping it long. That fucking jump. I hate this one so much. That was so embarrassing. And dude, oh my god. Me uploading on the main channel is so like once in a lifetime, but I really want to just start doing way more often.
Hi, I hope you're having a lovely day. Do you eat?
Fuck! What the fuck? Fucking shit! Okay. Sorry guys. I'm trying to cut down on my I'm trying to cut down on my cursing, chat. It's not good. It's not good. There's a psychology test that's fucking shit. Okay. There's a psychology test that says piss.
Also, do you edit the lore videos or someone else?
No, the lore videos are edited entirely by me. Entirely by me. Every bit of it is edited by yours truly, Quackity. Further down the line, it would be cool to have someone help me out with all that and stuff. But as of now, the 2 lore streams have been made entirely, you know, all the cinematics and everything, they've been made entirely by me. Yeah, no, I edit all the lore stuff myself. Yeah, which is it's fun to me. Thank you so much. I know a lot of you have been watching me for the longest time, and I really appreciate it. It's so crazy. I'm having so much fun, chat. I'm having so much fun with everything that I've been doing recently in terms of content. It's natural, you know, for older fans who see a shift in change in content. You know, some of them might not like it as much anymore, and I'm completely fine with that. And that's from like the viewer perspective. But from my perspective myself, I am having so much fun making content recently. I think it's the most fun I've had making content, and I'm making it with people I really enjoy making content with, and everything I do right now is something I'm enjoying a lot, you know. And something and a trend with my channel is that I don't stick to the same thing for too long. Obviously, too long being like, you know, like some people make the same type of content all the time, and that's totally fine. But I always try and change it up. Not even for like I just don't like doing the same things over and over. So that's why every once in a while, you know, like my channel changes up a bit. I like to keep things fresh for the sake of myself as well, you know, having still that creativity within me to keep, you know, doing the content that I like, and it's something I'm having so much fun with. I'm having so much fun with doing. And again, it's with people I really enjoy making content with, and it's with, you know, just so many things that I enjoy about making content nowadays. And really, I think it's the happiest I've been making content. So that's something, you know, there's gonna be people out there who try to tie, you know, that when a creator's content changes, when a creator's content changes, people like to tie it to something. They try to find an excuse or a reason as to why the content changed. Sometimes there is a reason, but sometimes for me, and the way it's been always for my channel, is I've always wanted to, you know, change things up. And the way I'm doing it right now with Twitch, with YouTube, is something that I'm very much enjoying. It really is. So yeah, of course, there's always going to be people who, you know, they're used to one type of content, and when you switch it up, you know, they don't want to watch anymore, and that's totally fine. That is like totally natural from a viewer perspective to do, you know. Like sometimes you're very used to some sort of content, and it gets changed up, so you prefer not to watch anymore, and that's totally fine. From a viewer perspective, that is totally okay. But that's one of the main reasons why I want to thank you guys for being so supportive of the content, that the people who currently watch my content. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And to anyone who has supported my content in the past, you know, who isn't that much of an avid watcher anymore, thank you to you as well, because support from no matter what time frame always means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much. If you've been watching for a week, or if you've been watching for 5 years, thank you so much. I genuinely very, very much appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. And you know, I'm always gonna try and change things up and keep things fresh for you guys, because that's also the way I like to do my content. And if you look back on my channel, you'll know that my content has never stayed the same. There's always been changes here and there, and that's the way I love to do it, and that's the way I've always wanted to do it. And I'm just so glad, and I feel so fortunate that, you know, there's still a consistency with, you know, with people who watch my content. I really appreciate it. So thank you guys so very much. Thank you very much. But yeah, chat, I've just been having so much fun with the things I'm doing. It is such a blessing to have this as a job, and I'm feeling great. Chat. Thank you guys very much.
Be the first person for you to meet once COVID is over.
I don't know. Things can move really quick. I don't know. Dude, obviously I'd love to meet as many people as I can.
Would you
know,
doing vlogs or Earl streams
yes,
one day?
yes, and that actually is. Well, you'll guys see soon. I'm planning a lot of things. I'm planning a few like stuff that I really want to do. It's gonna be really cool. I don't know how to call it, like IRL. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it's called. But you guys will see soon, and I'm really excited for it.
Hello, Quackity.
Hi.
On the 5 mil sub and
Thank you.
Soon.
Yes. We are working on that. Believe me, we're working very hard on it. There will be some.
Congratulations on 5 mil. Can we get a pan rights? Love you.
A what? I'm sorry. Is that? I'm sorry. I'm probably not very educated on that. Because I'm not actually sure. Oh, got it. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, what happened to your
yeah, pan rights, guys.
Kinda missing it.
I mean, I'd hope it kind of goes without saying. Of course, pan rights. Yeah, yeah, of course. But I feel like these things go without saying to an extent. Like, dude, yeah, of course, you know? Like, it's one of those things like...
You deserve it so much and you've inspired
yeah. Sorry, I wasn't very sure what that meant. My bad. I think I'm really good at this.
How long does it take you to create your lore stream?
It takes a while. It takes several weeks. It takes several weeks to do. It just depends. There's a lot of like creative thought that goes into it. There's a lot of creative thoughts to go into it.
Hey Alex, how did you get the forehead scar? I forgot if you already told the story.
How did I get my forehead scar? I ran into a chimney. I literally ran into a chimney. I have 2 forehead scars. I have one here and another one on this side. Chimney? Is it not chimney? I'm gonna still say it like chimney anyways.
I couldn't stop laughing.
That was a really, I really like that video. I really like that video. And Bad is just such like an amazing duo to do it with as well. Because Bad is just like the opposite of what GTA 5, you know, appeases to. So GTA 5 is like, that video is, and that combination of people is so good. Sapnap actually said penis. That's so fucked up. That is so fucked up. Thank you. Do I eat weed? No, I don't eat weed. Hi! Chat, today's been an awesome day because I hit 50 million subscribers on YouTube, which is fucking, oh my god, that's weird. That's weird, but that's awesome. Did you guys like the video? It was, oh my god. It was so fun recording it. It was really fun and it made for amazing content. George and Dream were freaking awesome on that video, and I'm glad you guys like it too. I'm so glad you guys like it. What should I name my hamster? He's been nameless for 4 months, and I love you and you're amazing. Call it motherfucker. Listen, stop asking me to name your goddamn pets. I beg you, please stop asking me to name your goddamn pets. Every single time, I will tell you to call it motherfucker. I will tell you to call your pet motherfucker, okay? Thank you. So much. It's so weird to me. You know, from a creator standpoint, when you make content, you kind of just put it out there, but it's very hard to envision, and our brains aren't wired for that. But it's very hard to envision, like, even a group of 30 people, you know, laughing or watching your videos and thinking it was amazing. Like, envisioning that concept, like a real life concept, it's so difficult. It really is so difficult. So that's from a creator standpoint, but I still really appreciate, you know, your guys' kind words. I know you guys mean it, so thank you so much. As someone who's watched your content for around 4 years, it's really fun to see changes in content. There's something for everyone. It's really cool to see how much effort you've put into content. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think that's one of the hardest things to do as a creator is change. Because when you carry a community that's so used to seeing one certain type of content and you switch it up, a lot of people are not going to stay. And that's a harsh reality that a lot of creators many times don't even get the chance to come to the realization to. And I've been able and I've been blessed enough to change up my content so many times and still have people, you know, watching it. It's really, really cool. I've changed my content a lot. And to still see people supporting it is, it's really cool. It's really awesome. So I appreciate it. It's a harsh reality when you work hard and you don't see results, but eventually you'll get there, believe me. What's something that you're really happy about joining Twitch? I really like to break the invisible walls that are set around the stigma behind streaming on Twitch, you know, because Twitch is often seen as a platform where you just go live and you play games, and I like to break those walls and do things that no one has ever done before, and that's what I'm trying to do and what I'm gonna keep doing, you know, in the future. It's something I really aspire to do, so that's really cool. Thank you. Do you have any dream Lego sets? Oh, like Lego sets that I really want. One time I was going through a really rough time and I was about to drop $1,000 on a Lego set. And then I'm like, I'm going to sleep through this. And next morning I just didn't want it anymore. I'm like, it's not worth it. Are you ever going to explain the Sad Harry style songs on your playlist? No need for explaining. It's really self-explanatory. What would I tell my younger self? Make Five Nights at Freddy's sucks. If I had myself in front of me, I'd say, like, from 2016, or 2017, I'd say, hey, buddy, you need to make Five Nights at Freddy's sucks. You need to make that video. That's going to launch your career way earlier than you think. And I'd say, okay. This one's interesting, but I want to make sure I understand it before I read it. Considering how Mexican culture treats unorthodox careers, did that affect you how you went into content creation? Were your parents unsure of you doing this? That's an interesting question. And that's an interesting... No, I don't think it did. In fact, me being in Mexico when I started making content helped me a lot, because no one in Mexico, at least in my school, cared about YouTube, nor cared about what I was doing. And back in the day, I was like, I would like it if my friends could watch my videos. But looking at it now, I'm so glad no one cared about YouTube back in the day. So the way Mexican culture treats unorthodox careers, that's an interesting point, but I don't think it ever affected anything I did, in no way. I just kind of did my thing and it went on like that. Probably the only thing... No, actually, no, not really. No. Hope that answers your question. Quackity, you've talked about self-discipline before when it comes to work. How do you keep your head in the game when you're at a low point? I've had a lot of issues with that. It's very hard for me to get in the rhythm of working when I'm not in a good headspace. What I usually do is I just go on long drives and I come back a little more, like, you know, motivated. So long drives for me, it depends what your go-to hobby is to, like, de-stress. My go-to hobby is, you know, long drives. Quackity 2, more like Quackity poo.